fellow targeted individual. Fellow targeted individual of voice-to-skull technology and directed pulse energy attacks. Some of the main attacks that they hit me with, they caused me to throw up my food, caused me to not be able to hold much food down because they make me vomit it up or puke it up, which is why I can't never eat enough food to gain weight. They allow me to eat just enough food to survive, but not enough food to actually combat my high metabolism. Because I got high metabolism, I've always been this skinny. Always been this skinny. Another thing they torture me with, like they torture most, if not all, targeted individuals, they torture us sexually. They interfere with our hormones. For the men, they vibrate our private areas, just like they do the women. They do the women the same way, causing forced orgasms. And at the same time, the same military personnel that hits us with these frequencies to molest us with these weapons are the same ones with that's operating the voice-to-skull technology, saying a bunch of stuff, trying to discourage us and stuff, saying you will never be with a woman that won't gang stalk you. She's gonna sell you out. There's plenty gang stalkers that probably want to be with you, but they're not gonna be with you without targeting you. Their loyalty is to us more than it is to you. That's obvious. If she's gang stalking me, her loyalty is to you, not me. And which is why I would never be with a gang stalker. I would leave the gang stalker the moment I realize they're gang stalking. They're constantly hitting me with this right here. Because I have a smaller penis than them. I'm not even that big when erected. They torture me with that right there, saying that she would leave you just because of that. When really it's not just the male's fault. God would have never gave me that if he didn't think I was going to be able to please any woman with it. If your finger can please you, then so can my penis. So can I please you if your finger's able to please you. So, and that's all I got to say to encourage myself, self-encourage myself. So it all depends on the woman. That's how I defend myself on that one. So they hit me with artificial dream invasion. Most targeted individuals with this technology, that's targeted with this technology, are hit with the same thing: artificial dream invasion. They plant sexual images and sexual videos in my head, at the same time as discouraging me with the voice-to-skull technology and raping me with certain frequencies. They hit me with several things in one time. That's how you know it's not no mental illness. I'm not paranoid. When all that comes together, you would never be able to see it. I can't prove it to you. I stopped trying to prove it to you. Because my only proof that I gotta have is all the other targeted individuals are tortured with the same thing. Most, if not all of them, are tortured with the same thing. Tortured with the same thing. Some targets believe that it's the gang stalkers that's torturing them with these weapons, when it's not. Even the gang stalkers, most of the gang stalkers, they don't even know about the voice-to-skull technology. Some of them take the time to investigate it themselves, but they don't know how it operates. They're not operating the voice-to-skull technology. They're not operating the directed pulse energy weapons. Even though the same ones operating the voice-to-skull technology, which is the military, is sending them our brain data. They're limited on the information they receive. That's why you have a bunch of confused looks and all that. So, they are gang stalking you. They are hitting you with scripted messages. They do work for the same ones that hit you with these weapons. They work for the same ones that are operating this technology on you. But they don't understand the technology as much as we do. As much as the targeted individual understands it, they don't understand it, and they can't see it. They can only see certain brain data, and they hit you with certain stuff. But the ones hitting you with these weapons, they hit you with certain frequencies. When the gang stalkers are doing a scripted message on you, the military that's hitting you with these frequencies, they hit you with certain frequencies that make you believe that the gang stalkers are doing it. They have their way of hitting you at frequencies, and these frequencies can manipulate your emotions and hit you with certain types of feels that make you, and they can give you a paranoia feel that makes you believe that the gang stalkers are doing it, when all they're doing is the scripted messages part. They're hitting you with ritual abuse. They're partaking in ritual abuse, but they're not the ones hitting you with the weapons. They're partnering with the ones that hit you with the weapons, and they don't even realize you're being hit with the weapons. The gang stalkers don't realize it. Only the ones that are paying them, only certain government officials that actually hire them, they know about that extra stuff. But the ones below them, they're being lied to by the ones that are giving them the information. They're being lied to by the ones that's giving them the information. The gang stalkers, your everyday gang stalkers, they're limited on what they know. Spiritual discernment and God helps me see through that. Other gang stalking victims, they can't see completely who's hitting them. They know they're being hit with the weapons. They're just confused on who is hitting them with these weapons. They're still targeted individuals. They're being hit with the same thing I'm hit with. They just lack knowledge and discernment on where those attacks are coming from. So, again, they make me throw up, vomit. I can barely hold food down. If I go to the doctor, they're gonna just go based off. I gotta lie to the doctor. If I get forced to go see a doctor, I gotta lie to the doctor and tell them I don't know what I'm being hit with, and I tell them the symptoms. But even though I know what I'm being hit with and what's causing those symptoms is directed energy attacks, I can't tell them that because they're gonna try to bring a psychiatrist in, and I'm gonna have to lie to the psychiatrist. I've already been through this. That's how I know what the doctors is gonna say before they say it. I've been through it already. And I walked off on them as I'm waiting on the psychiatrist to come in. I walked off on them psychiatrists. So, quite a few times before they even had a chance to diagnose me with anything, I walked off on them. I can't trust the psychiatrist unless they're going through the same thing I'm going through, which I would know. I can see right through them. I would know whether or not the infiltrators are actually going through the same thing. Then they cannot relate to me, and they're not a professional in my situation. I can't call them a professional unless they can relate to what I go through. I'm a professional when it comes to what I'm going through. So when you tell a targeted individual you need to go see a professional, I'm that professional that they need to go see. They're that professional that I need to go see because they can relate, and I'm their professional. So I want to put that out there. I'm sexually tortured every day. They use that to torture me because and manipulating my emotions through it, and I can't block it out. Prayer don't help because it's not spiritual, it's physical. It's physical attacks with weapons. It's a weapons attacks. It's not demons. Go in peace.